Good morning, YouTube. It's Scout Dunce Garage. How you doing today? Well, this week we're doing a quick and easy dash removal on a 2017 Jeep Wrangler. So if you've never done one, you're curious on how to do it, stick around. Are you wanting to access your radio? Are you wanting to get behind the dash to run wires for an accessory? Don't know how to do it? Well, this is what we're going to do. 2017 Jeep Wrangler, let's pull the dash. Let's go to the toolbox. So we're going to need a 1/4 inch ratchet, a short extension, and a 7mm socket. A small, narrow, flathead screwdriver. A couple bonus tools you may want for this project would be a magnetic dish or cup to put your screws in when you take them out. There's 4 of them that you're doing. A magnetic wand in case you're kind of a klutz and drop something. And it's always good to have some sort of a flashlight. Now let's get to the project. First thing we want to do is remove this lower panel. With that removed, let's move to the vents. Simply open them up, and if you feel right along the top, you should feel a hole. If you don't, turn your vent 180 degrees and you'll feel it. The hole you're feeling for is right past the P, further back in. Take a small screwdriver, up in the hole, bend it down just a little bit. Your vent will turn, and then pull out. Alright, so you have your vent out. If you look just past the P on the top side, you'll see the hole and this little lock. So you set your screwdriver up and through, and you're prying down on that lock. Use a flashlight, look for the hole, push down on that lever, turn, simply pull out. Screwdriver up in the hole, push, lift up on the screwdriver, turn, pull out. Now to remove the window switches. Reach behind, simply pop out. On the back side of the switch, there's a red lock. It gets pushed up. Okay. And there. The reason you remove the window switch is right behind it, there's a screw right there. Now let's remove the screws. If you haven't added a phone holder or removed the plastic tray, there's a tray that goes inside up in the center of the dash. That's been removed on this Jeep. It just pops out right in the top center. The next screw is again the one behind the window switch. Now on the passenger side of the steering wheel, up by where the key goes, you will see the 3rd screw. fourth and final screw is on the driver's side, just opposite of the one we removed on the passenger side of the steering wheel. So the final steps are to lower the steering wheel. And there's a lever on the outside door side of the steering wheel you pull down. And then you just simply grab the dash and lightly pull it towards you. And you'll hear it popping and snapping, that's normal. And then just kind of lift it up and out. And that's your dash. With this part of the dash out, you now have access to the gauge cluster. Behind the gauge cluster for running wires, the 4 screws holding in the stereo for doing stereo removals. Underneath the dash, or underneath the stereo, and above the AC controls. So plenty of room to get in and around. And if you open your glove box, you can actually go in right here and get into the glove box for running wires. Before I put the dash back in, I want to remind you that if you are in Springfield, Missouri between April 21st and April 22nd of 2023, the More Overland and Off-Road Expo is going on. It's the Midwest #1 adventure and travel consumer show. I will be there as a storyteller. I look forward to seeing you there. Please use the code above to get 10% off on your purchase of tickets, and there's a link in the description. Let's get back to putting this dash in. Just simply slides over. Make sure you don't hit your windshield with your socket. Be a bummer to break your windshield. Alright, put the lower kick panel on underneath the steering wheel and it just snaps back in place. And they simply go in Jeep towards the top, turn it slightly counterclockwise till the grooves line up, slide it in. Once it's all the way back, turn it clockwise, and that's it. This is that part of the video where you realize everything went too smooth and you forgot something, and that'd be the window switch. But that's easy enough. Simply plug it in, put your lock that's on the back side, that little red lever that you popped up, right there. Pop that back down. And then just pop your window switch back in place. Now to get back to your final 2 vents. Again, position so the Jeep is, the lettering is up for Jeep. Turn it counterclockwise till it slides in. Once it's all the way back. Once it's all the way in, turn it clockwise. And then if you have the tray that goes back up in here, make sure you put your tray back in. If not, golden. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. See you next week.